Okay, and we're back, and looks like I have a keyboard again. So that's brilliant. Okay, let's make sure it'll all work in the vehicle design. So, as I said before, we're going for a pickup, we're going for a chassis, the engine zero, and also the gearbox. And what we're going to do is we're going to call it the pickup, just to keep things easy. We've got an idea for a later series. We won't share that today. That's yeah. So we need to design up a body now. Cause all accessories to be deleted. Oh, that's a bugger, isn't it? So, reading on the forums, the actual design of your car does affect things. So, for example, if I was to change the, for example, the hood, change the size of that, that does affect, you know, your weight, fuel efficiency, all of those kinds of things. If I was to change the rear and you know, increase the size of that and stretch it a bit, what that will actually do is increase the cargo space. So there you go, things you learn. So we're going to leave that like that. The glass we're going to make really small and stretch that out a bit. Yeah, bring that down. Just going to change the grille around. That looks really weird. Anyway, we'll leave that like that. Fenders. Oh, massive flares. No, that's not going to happen. We'll shrink the height of it a little bit, make it a little bit more sporty. Sports crossover in 1902. Get around it. Side steps. Yep, they look good. It's for really short people. Oh, okay. So we can make it look more like a roof, basically. We'll flatten that out. We can stretch it out. We don't want to do that. Yeah, we'll leave the seat back up nice and high. Okay, so that's that. Now we need to move on to the tyres and everything. Mirror that. Finished. Oh, reading on the forums as well. What the devs have planned for this game is to actually just come up with a bunch of saved vehicle files, so you don't have to go through and design up your car every single time. You can, you know, the game will come with some pre-built ones. So there we go, 4 tyres, brakes, wonderful, and you won't have to do it each time. Oh, pardon me. So let's run through and just do all the everything now. So what we'll do is we'll just save as much money as we can. Actually, we can do it through this little screen here. We'll change all these sliders to 0. Make it really cheap. Aiming for about, you know, $200 a unit, which would be brilliant. And then what we'll do is we'll build it and sell it in New York to start with, and then we'll have a look and see where else we can actually sell it to. Now our demographic will be male. I know it sounds weird, but I remember in 1900s most women weren't allowed to vote. So we're gonna change that to middle class, I reckon. And there we go. People in a midlife crisis often buy sporty vehicles. Older people tend to buy larger, more comfortable vehicles. They like different things. They need different things. There you go. So let's build that. 307. That's not bad. Let's do it. So now we have that vehicle being designed. It'll take a month to do it. Oh wow. So that's actually using a 4-cylinder engine. Oh, I remember. That's because I just clicked whatever on the I went for the assisted design, that's right. So these vehicles are a little bit better and more expensive than ones I've designed in other games using like a single cylinder engine. Okay, so that's that. So we're going to design that over the next couple of months. We're going to have a look at our reports, our body style demands. A Phaeton is the other thing, or a touring car, or a luxury sedan. We'll full-size sedan. Phaeton or full-size sedan. I plan to sell in Europe, so let's have a look and see what's over here too. Average, full-size sedan, below average. Decision made, Phaeton it is. Because I'll be able to sell that over there too, along with my sedan. I think the sedan will be a big stable for my my brand. So the Phaeton, we need to use that chassis, and that engine, and that gearbox. And we're going to call it the Phaeton, because then I know what we're talking about. Okay, it's going to be the Series 1. Going to design the body. Nope, that was not going to work. There we go. Done. Here's one I made earlier. Materials. Oh, again, we can alter this by using the summary sliders. This is actually going to be a really cheap car, which will be nice. Lots of profit margin when we sell it overseas. We'll have to keep an eye on those transport costs though, because whilst it's a big market and we can potentially sell lots, we still need to get the cars from our factory in New York all the way over there, which can get expensive. 327, great. So that's going to take a month build. Okay, so now we've got 2 more on the way. We've got our Model 0 sedan going through, which is good. So let's go to the office and tweak some things around right now. So something else nice I've spotted is population. So right now, okay, so this, nope, there is where we are currently. So what we're going to do is we're going to open another branch, and we're going to make it as cheap as possible. There we go, build that there. So we've got a branch there. Boston, I don't worry about that for the moment. London we're going to open in next month when our other vehicles come out. Now we'll have a look at competition, see who's where. Ford, yeah, typically aggressive. They go for just anywhere by the looks of it. So, you know, that's got 200,000. That's only got 100,000 people in it. Very small markets. 200,000. They've set up a second factory already in Toronto, Canada. They're nice people, eh? So that's Ford. They don't have one in New York yet, which well, makes things easier for me. So that's me. I've got my headquarters and my branch there. Peugeot. Now they do things a bit different. They've got factories everywhere. They've got branches in London, which means we're going to run into them when we get over there. So companies in London, they've both got cars there. So they've got 3 Phaetons, and they're pretty good actually. So we'll have our hands full there. And this is Renault. They've also got a Phaeton over there as well. So when it comes time to sell our Phaeton, we're going to have to make sure that it's good enough to compete. But in other good news, no sedans yet. So that means we'll have basically a free run at the sedan market when it comes time. So yep, Peugeot, that's what they're doing, and Renault, that's what they're doing. I've found that the AI is extremely aggressive with their expansion. Like they'll smash out like 6 or 7 branches. They'll build, you know, half a dozen factories, and they'll go nuts. And still not sure what that'll mean for me in the late game, but we'll find out. Jump forward. So we lost 200 grand, which was expected because we've got our massive R&D costs, 268,000, in addition to you know, all of our distribution costs our materials. We also had some construction costs, and our revenues was only 200 grand. Mostly because we didn't set the our sedan to sell in Philadelphia, even though we set up the branch. So we'll need to fix that. Okay, so the Phaeton is designed, and so is the pickup. Brilliant, brilliant. Let's go. Now, factory, New York. So right now that has all 5 lines assigned to it, and it's making 182 vehicles a month. So we're going to drop that all the way down to 2 lines. We're going to give the pickup 2 lines, and we're going to give the Phaeton 1. Increase, assign. Okay, so there we go. That's that. Now, what we're going to do is firstly add all of these to the branch. Now, the series, the Model 0, sorry, sedan, we're gonna jack the price up a little bit, I think. We're gonna sell it for. I reckon $1,800. That's it. Oh. Now the Phaeton at $309, we're going to sell for about $1,500, I reckon, at the branch, and the pickup $2 grand. Now I reckon this is just a quick way of setting them all. There we go. So we've got our 3 vehicles set up in our 3 branches. We need to be aggressive and set up another one here in London. Set up a branch, build branch. Okay, build it. And now back to the office. We will set up our distribution for it as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sell our Model 0 sedan. We're going to sell it for $3 grand. We're going to see how that goes, you know, just monitor things. This we're going to sell for. I'm going to sell this for $1,000. So remember, we've got to be competitive here in this market. Let's jump back to our map and have a look and see what the other brands are doing. So we're going to sell a Phaeton for $1,000. 11. See there. Our car is a ton worse than theirs. However, we're undercutting them on price. So hopefully we'll make some inroads into the market. What's his like? So he's made a coupe 2+2. Call it the kamikaze. Might be a kamikaze business move. We'll see how it goes. The Yacht Terranium, you know, not a bad car. They've sold 42 of them. Sold 40 of them. You know, they're doing okay. This is going to be interesting. So we're going to keep an eye on that, because that seems like a really big seller for them. They're doing well out of it. How much to build a factory over here? Just as a random aside. 2 mil. 180 units off 5 production lines. That might we might need to do that in a few turns. Now let's just check population quickly. So that is 1.7 million in Chicago. So we're going to build a branch there. So that's a nice size market there. Okay, that's that. That's only 500,000. I don't really think there's anything large enough to warrant our expansion in North America. I think France will be one of the next ones where we can build our sedan and sell it at a huge markup over there as well. So let's simulate the turn and see how we're gone. 100 grand. There we go. So our pickup, we didn't sell all of them, which is interesting. Our sedan crushed it. Let's see how we went. So most of them into New York, Philadelphia, and London. Now, use by vehicle. So yeah, there we go. The Phaeton, 55,000, not a bad earner. The pickup, first month out, you know, that's done pretty well, and the Model Zero is still going strong. So that's that. Let's have a look. Research complete. What have we for the Truck Zero? I don't know what that was. Oh, I know what that was. Nope, maybe I don't know what that was. Ah, here it is. So there you go. I queued up something to design for me. It's a bit dear at the moment, actually. Big chassis, quite long, heavy. Can take a huge engine. It's got a leaf spring in the back and sliding pillar in the front. Strong, comfortable, and it has an overall rating of 26. So quite an improvement, but the unit cost right now is a bit different. So we'll need to have another look at that, our chassis design, and look at updating that in the future. I think what we might do is stop the video there. That's been episode 2. I'll be right back shortly after take a short break. See ya.